when I first went to Bob's house, he showed me around the house. He was fixing up a bunch of different things in different rooms. There was clutter everywhere. He had props from old movies that he showed me. He had a big workshop full of all kinds of bits and bobs, and he mentioned the fact that every day it seemed like he was running over to one or two of the nearby thrift stores to pick up just a little something that he figured they would have that would work perfectly on something or other. And not long after that, I found this cartoon, this comic, and I cut it out and brought it to him, and he absolutely wet himself laughing because it was completely him. And he could name hardware stores that he went into where the owners would see him come in and would groan and hide that he was going to ask for something really specific that they didn't have, but he was going to have to ask them to what else would work, and they'd have to really think about what they had and what tool would do for the job. Not really related, but it happened the first or second night I was at his house. He said to me, "Do you like bowling?" And I said, "Well, I'm terrible at it, and I broke both wrists. I'm not good with a bowling ball, and they're heavy and they hurt." And he pulled out this really stupid Strollin bowling set, this toy, and he set it up. He didn't play with it. I mean, he just showed it off to me, and we took turns winding it up and walking this goofy, stupid ball around, but he just thought this was the finest thing in the entire world, and it was a gloriously silly second date. What I also liked is that I don't remember him saying anything about my looks. He didn't look me up and down. He didn't remark about my body. He just treated me like a friend. He didn't expect me to sleep over. He didn't expect me to hug him. I think at the first or the second date, we were in the car. I was dropping him off, or I walked out to my car to drive home, and I leaned over and I kissed him on the cheek. And he did almost kind of a Dick Van Dyke response, like when Mary Poppins would say something, and Dick Van Dyke would look up in the air and dance from one foot to the other and wiggle his fingers and coo like he was covered in pixie dust. It was a lovely reaction. Very just innocent and childlike, and just such a change from all the smarminess that I'd been putting up with. Anyway, when Bob knew he was going to die, he sent me a box of goodies, and one of the things he sent was that Strollin bowling kit. I still have it, and it's here, and if anybody wants it, you need to hurry up and say so.